we got cooking? What do we got cooking in the Cozy Nest Cottage kitchen? Well, let me show you. The main dish in this wonderful, beautiful gift, convection oven, air fryer. We have got turkey tenderloin. Simple. Cut open the bag and throw it in the oven. That's my kind of cooking. Baby lima beans, steam in a bag. I can dig that too. All right. Moving right along over here, we've got cooking potatoes to make some mash. Got the butter out ready to go. This is for the stuffing. This was a decision. Not good for you at all. Bioengineered product in here. I was going to make regular real stuffing like Mama made every year. She made the best stuffing ever. I tried to emulate it through the years, but I decided on this turkey gravy. Wow, that's quite the meal. Quite the meal. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about Thanksgiving's past and Thanksgiving this year. Plenty of food here. Hope you'll join me. Sitting here on my lovely sofa bed. I showed you in the open house how it pulls out. I've got it pulled out now. My legs are stretched out. I've got a little blanket here. I'm cozy, got pillows. This is where I sat and had my dinner last night. I normally don't sit at a dining room table unless it's like a quick lunch or something and I'm doing other projects, maybe working at my laptop or something. I like sitting on the sofa bed. And I don't always pull it out either. How about you? Where do you sit to have your Thanksgiving meal? It was very tasty. It was a good meal. I put some clips at the end, so I hope you'll watch all the way through. Hey guys, this is real time. It's Black Friday. I have no idea if you're out. Are you out and about in the crazies? I'm sitting here in Cozy Nest Cottage, and I'm gonna be here all day with a couple new projects. Of course, projects. I love projects. But that's not what this video is about. It's about Thanksgiving past and how Thanksgivings are shaking out now. Pretty much over the course of quite a few years now. And that is learning to do holidays alone. And the key word is accepting it. I'm going to take you back just for a minute, just to summarize Thanksgiving's past, and then we'll get into what all I did yesterday and some coping mechanisms. All right. Overall, through the years, you know, growing up, Mom had a big Thanksgiving dinner, invited my cousins and her brothers and sister-in-laws and families, and we always had Thanksgiving at Mom's house. Maybe I would say, I don't know, 15 people or more. So that continued on for a very long time, you know, in growing up, and then in my 20s, well, I moved away and got married. I think we drove home one time from San Antonio for Thanksgiving. Yeah, and we were in traffic for like an amazing amount of hours. Or that was from Virginia, actually. Yeah, we didn't, I don't think we ever flew home from San Antonio. I can't remember. You know, I'm going to do a video, I think, in the future about memories. memories can be bittersweet, and sometimes it's good if you just don't remember, right? That's another video for another day. Anyways, and then when I got divorced, would go to Mom's for Thanksgiving and had a couple boyfriends, one at a time. And after I'd been dating them a while, I think it was actually 3 different gentlemen, brought them to Mom's house to meet the family, or maybe they had already met them before, I don't know. But that kept going, and then fast forward, Mom became a widow, and she would drive over to my house for Thanksgiving, and it was me and the 2 kids for a while, and Mom. Yeah, I don't think she did Thanksgiving when she became a widow. Like, I think that all kind of stopped. I can't remember. I'd have to think on it more. Doesn't matter. So I picked up the Thanksgiving tradition, turkey, her recipe for stuffing, real stuffing. Not like I had yesterday, although that didn't taste too bad. I know it's not good for you though. And lima beans is a favorite of mine, although I just decided not to do the lima beans yesterday. I'm bunny trailing here. I'm gonna keep them for when I have leftovers, maybe tomorrow. So it'll kind of make a refreshing leftover meal to have something with it, something different. And Mom would make, I think she made broccoli casserole. My son would make broccoli casserole for Thanksgiving. He cut the turkey, and then he moved out to live with his dad. And then it was my daughter and I and Grandma. And we had Thanksgivings together. We played Monopoly, we laughed, we colored, just had a good day. Think we decorated in the morning. And then when Mom gave up her driver's license, I would go pick her up and bring her to the house. And it was a cozy 3 of us. And it was a nice day. It was just a nice day. My sister did other things. She went to my cousin's house, from what I can remember, and my brother lived in a different state, and they did their thing, or they did Thanksgiving with his in-laws. So that kind of sums up. The family shrunk, and the Thanksgivings shrunk, and now they're really shrunk. Me, myself, and I. Hey guys, I want to show you my the ambiance. Pretty. It's my little fake fireplace. I debated about whether I would keep it or not, and it changes. Let's see if we can get it to change from here with the remote. That's low. I guess that's high. I don't know. There's 3 different things going on there. It's fun. There we go. Nice and bright. Very cozy. Where was I? Little remote here. I like it. It's comforting. So that was Thanksgivings with family. And then we're going to really fast forward. 2 years ago, I was invited to my daughter and son-in-law's for Thanksgiving. And that was a very nice day, and we had some nice times together. I did a video of us pour painting together. And the time went really, really fast, and it's a special memory that'll be in my heart forever. Then last year I was working, and I worked retail in groceries. So the day before Thanksgiving, of course, we all worked. That was not a day that you could choose to be off. And I kind of think I was off the next day after Thanksgiving, although I don't remember. Oh my gosh. But I was sitting at my picnic table, and the build was just starting here for the tiny home. And a neighbor that I didn't know from the Man in the Moon stopped by and invited me to their Thanksgiving if I wanted to come by. Well, I chose not to. I chose, I think, know. I think I took a long drive. I think I went somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring that to you in the next video. Over the course of, I would say, 10, probably more, since my daughter got married and my son got married and moved away, we've been in different states. We were in the same state for a while, my daughter and I, but we were quite a distance apart. It's just been me for Thanksgiving. That's a little difficult to say out loud, though at the same time, I'm accepting it. I mean, what else are you gonna do, you know? I can be depressed, I can be unhappy, or I can, as Say It, Display It would bring you. This is the I collection. Today, I choose joy. One more thing. Through the years, when my daughter and I moved to California, before she was married, she would come over for Thanksgiving. And when my son moved out, she was just a super duper help too. That's something that's really special when you have those memories of somebody in the kitchen helping you. So she would make the stuffing, tear all the bread, mash the potatoes. Son would do that when he was there. She just pitched in, and just good times overall. But I do, we're going to fast forward now, and I want to share with you this beautiful card my sister sent me, and she put a little gift inside the card. Thank you, Kathy. The delights of autumn are a feast for our senses. The blessings of God are a feast for our souls. From the fullness of his grace, we have all received one blessing after another. John 1:16. And asking God to bless you richly at Thanksgiving. So that's really, really sweet. That was very, very sweet. And I'll tell you one more very sweet thing was all of you, those of you who texted me yesterday, that we've become friends. We know each other in person. I'm not fond of texting someone that I don't know in person or receiving texts. I don't know why. Text just feels kind of personal because it just pops in, and I would rather email until I meet you and we become friends. But for those of you yesterday who sent me little Thanksgiving memes and, you know, hope I had a good day and or having a good day with friends and family or what have you, my response back was pretty similar to everybody as, you know, thanks for thinking of me. Same to you, and another day to be grateful. Kind of underlying to that was, you know, just another day, really. And I think that is definitely one of my coping mechanisms, is I don't play up, oh my gosh, it's Thanksgiving. Which brings me to another coping mechanism is walking. Oh my gosh, I think I mentioned in another video, I don't know if it's come up yet or not, but I have walked off a lot of, or tried to walk off and process a lot of feelings. I love walking. I feel that it's healthy for you. It's a coping mechanism for me. I went out on a walk yesterday after I was done doing several things, and spoke to a gentleman, had a dog, and we talked for a couple minutes, and he said, well, enjoy your walk, instead of saying Happy Thanksgiving. And that felt good. It felt good not to, you know, to a stranger, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Thanksgiving. It just feels really, sometimes we just go there because that's what we do. And I'm not criticizing it. I'm just saying that at that moment when he said that, it was like, yes, I'm enjoying my walk. I am in the moment. I'm enjoying my walk. I'm not thinking that here I am by myself on a trail on Thanksgiving, hardly anybody at the park, which I love that. Everybody's with family. I don't go there. I don't go to particular serious memories one way or the other. I just kind of blanket them. And I feel very blessed for all those times and very grateful. which is another coping mechanism when you think about everything that you're grateful for and all the people that are homeless and don't have 1/10, 1/100th of what you have. Really puts things in perspective. And if I do get to enjoy the day with my children or with friends, then that's a time when I'm doubly blessed and doubly grateful. So I look forward to the future. You know, will I add another 5, 10 years of being alone on Thanksgiving? I don't know. I have considered, and when I was a nomad, I reached out to do some volunteering on Thanksgiving, which I know that's a really healthy thing to do too. And I may get into that in the future. I'm not sure. But with that, thank you all for your sentiments yesterday. Those of you who reached out, there was probably like at least 8 of you, and I'm so grateful. I know you all from the channel, except for one person. Robbie was my next door neighbor, and she reached out too. And then I talked to a couple of my nomad friends the day before, and they're both in Quartzsite, Joan and Kathy. And so I'm looking forward to, you know, most likely bringing in the new year with my friends and family that are in Quartzsite. Oh, and Debbie reached out also the day before. So thank you all, guys. All right, so what did I do? Yesterday morning, I got up. Wednesday, I was out shopping and finishing up some projects. And so it was a crazy busy day. And I wanted to clean up the Cozy Nest cottage because that just makes you feel good. And I didn't get it done on Wednesday, so I said, what the heck? I'm gonna do it on Thanksgiving. So I made a new tradition, huh? I was thinking about decorating, but I ran out of time and wasn't up for that. So that's coming here shortly. But I forgot to mention that when I woke up and started getting into stuff, I made some healthy pumpkin bread. Yum. Come by and we'll have some. We're not gonna sit on the porch because it's a little bit nippy, but you're welcome inside. And we can have some pumpkin bread and catch up on the present. All right, so after that, I started cleaning. Cleaning takes a couple hours here. I sweep the floors and then I mop them and I dust every surface and dust shelves and clean sinks and, you know, just doing all the basics. I actually got underneath my sink in the kitchen and did some organizing. I took some things out to my new shed, those are upcoming videos. The new carport is coming up and my open house with Christmas is coming up. So please subscribe, click the bell. I know this is getting really long. So then after I cleaned, I went out on my walk. I came back and I showered. I prepped for my meal, peeled the potatoes and everything, and when I came out of the shower, I was able to, you know, get everything turned on and did my hair and just, you know, had a nice quiet day. A tradition in the past has been watching the Thanksgiving Day parade. I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that in a few years. It just doesn't make me feel, if anything, it brings a memory of times when, you know, I'd be watching it with my daughter or something and look at this, oh, look how pretty, whatever. So I don't know. You saw I had Tucker Carlson on last night. I like him. All right, so this is my first Thanksgiving at the tiny home. I took some notes last night of what I wanted to cover. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I actually even did a load of laundry. So it was just a day like any other. I debated about whether I would make a turkey meal or not. One year my son called and he's like, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? It was when I was in the other tiny home. And I'm like, well, I bought a I have some turkey lunch meat and I got some gravy. And he's like, well, that sounds really like awful. I forget what word he used. So it makes me laugh now. And I said, you know what? The best thing about like making a turkey dinner is the leftovers. I've got a meal now for a couple more days and that makes me happy. So anyways, guys, I know that was long-winded, but my coping mechanisms to wrap it up is counting your blessings, being grateful for what you have, realizing you have so much more. My mom used to make the comment, there's always someone worse off than you. And I don't focus on what I don't have right now. I focus on what I do have. I stay busy. I like to organize. I go on a walk. You know, you just make the best of what you have. And you can choose to be grateful or you can choose to be miserable, right? I mean, I know it's not like a switch, and this has been a process for me. You know, I've shed a lot of tears. I journal. I didn't journal yesterday, but I've journaled in the past. Maybe talked to a friend on the phone. Different things. But basically, one more, and I will let you go for the day. Hope you will watch the videos, the little clips that I put at the end. Kind of fun. I did no talking. I just showed you how I wrapped up the day. But this is truly from the Daily Dose. Say it, display it. A great gift. Still time to order for Thanksgiving. Go to sayitdisplayit.com. I have a couple videos coming up of painting the boxes, and I'm going to show you the different collections that I have available right now. Find joy in the ordinary from the Daily Dose. I love you guys. You make my Thanksgivings and every day a Thanksgiving. So, blessings in your day and joy in your journey, whether you're at home today in the quiet or whether you have chosen to be out there in the madness. What would a video be from me without one more thing? Please don't feel sorry for me. Do not feel sorry for me. Do not put in the comments that you're sad for me. I am amazingly blessed.